What's going on, guys? It's your boy Theo, and I'm here bringing you my White Forest Azamina deck profile. This deck is hella fun. I've always enjoyed Synchros as a mechanic. Fusion Monsters has also been a really fun mechanic too. And what deck better to merge the two with the White Forest archetype? And what's great is with this new support, this deck is pretty bonkers. Um, it creates very nice boards, and it's just a very fun archetype. And if you haven't played it and haven't learned it, I would suggest playing it. It's fun. um without enough of my rambling, let's get into the deck profile. So we're going to start off with triple LZ. This is your main starter. um Triple Sylvie. You can also just start things off with Sylvie, but I wish she was a foil. They made Rusia, but it is what it is. I run two LZ. Um, Most people run one, but I like to. I mean, I'm probably gonna cut it to one. We run the run Lucio just because the reason why I'm gonna cut it to one is I want to put in room for other cards that are gonna be more utility for this deck. Um, we run the one Stellar. In the grind game, this becomes very useful. Um, it is cuttable, but I do kind of like having it. We run the one Diabetes. That's the new card. We run the new Diabell Star. We run three, only two of the Diabell Stars because this is searchable. Wanted still have three. You could search this. Don't necessarily want to open this up. I've seen people cut it to one. I think two's. You don't want to see it too often, but if you want to open it, yeah. I run the Queen Azamina. This acts as an additional Sinful Spoils card. Allows you to go into other Azamina plays, and it can recur itself for a really annoying body to deal with. So I still run it. People don't usually run this, but I do like it as far as hand traps are concerned. Feeler. Feeler's not as impactful in this format. You run it because you can search it. I probably want to replace these with drone lockbirds and place a card with crossout designator just because this deck loses hard to droll, and droll's really big in this format right now. Ash is so good. Um, I have Imperb somewhere in the deck, but that's in the spell trap section. But let's get into the spell traps first. We run the new Witch of the White Forest. So in case you don't know what it does, when it's activated, you can add eh, one White Forest monster from your deck to your hand, but then you cannot special summon dark monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. So that does kind of hurt a lot of some of your Azamina plays. You can't uh do your Saint Azamina, Moa Regina, Murcielago, Illa Silva. Those are darks. Guardian Chimera. But usually you want when you play this, you kind of play it after you do your Azamina lines. Um, but but yeah. Um, the great thing is the first turn each Blight Forest monster you control will be destroyed by battle each turn. It's not destroyed, so they kind of have to kind of waste things to get rid of your monsters. Then you can also target one White Forest monster you control. You just treat it as a tuner this turn, so you can modify it so then you can go into your synchro plays, which is super useful. So yeah, it's such a big help for this deck. But it's also big draw target, so hence why I want to put a crossout designator. One tails, it's searchable. Like you and you can recycle it. So there's really no reason why you need to run more. Um I know this move ruined the mojo. One Apshis, this is great removal. This bounces 3 cards, basically. Debtors allows you to fuse during their turn. Then we got Deception, and we got the Hollowed Azamina Classic, you know, going to 2 cards. Other Sinful Spoils cards is 3 Wanted, and 1 Sinful Spoils of the White Forest. You run this because this allows you to Guardian Chimera during your opponent's turn. It's also both a White Forest and Sinful Spoils card, which is relevant to certain effects. Then we got our new search engine, Curse of Diabel and Philia Diabel. You dump this with new LZ, and then this searches your Diabel, which then searches the new Diabel star. We run triple infinite impermanence. Oh, my deck is falling apart. And call by and talents. So, like I said, somewhere I'm gonna adjust this where I'm gonna probably drop an LZ for crossout designator. And shoot, I might just make this a 43 card deck and just put in 3 Drolls just to for crossout target. But and even then, cross Droll is just such a good card to have. It stops a lot of searching, especially with Mitsurugi cards. So, anywho, that is the main deck, 40 card deck. Let's go into the extra deck. We run the one Diabell, the can never say it, Rusilla, and the Silvera. This is the standard old OG White Forest synchros. Then of course Chaos Angel. You know, we run that. But then the new synchros we had the Poplar and Snake Eyes Vengeance. As y'all know, I love my Snake Eyes. They're great, and this allows me to play Snake Eyes without playing Snake Eyes. Good old cute Poplar Illusion Synchro Tuner. You know, if it is special summoned, you can target 2 White Forest monsters in your graveyard and place them in their owner's spell and trap card as continuous spells. This is relevant for some combos, and I'll get to that in a second. During your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves. You can synchro summon using this card you control. So it's like a formula synchron, but I'll get to the spell things in a second. Then of course we got Big Daddy Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon. Oh man. So he is great because his effects are quick effect. During the main phase, quick effect, you can target one face-up monster on the field or in either graveyard, place it in an owner spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell. So it's great removal. Also, this card cannot use this at the next turn. So it's like Flambuji Dragon, but you know, a little more fair. He's almost like Flamberge as a Mirror Jade. During the battle phase, quick effect, you can target one monster and one continuous spell on the field, destroy them. So, yeah, he's cool removal. We got our Azamina cards, the Murcielago, the Il Silva. I run the Mo Regina. I run Saint Azamina, and we got Azamina themselves. So Azamina is a new one because this requires Queen Azamina plus one Fusion Synchro Monster. But obviously you can also do, you know, you could fusion it with other ways, but because you can special summon it by attributing one Saint Azamina you control and one face-up monster your opponent controls. So you really want to get Saint Azamina out, which is really easy to do. And then you tribute that to get this out, which also tributes one. So it is basically uh it's like a lava golem for you. It's just really cool. So it's more removal. We run the one Snake Eyes Doom Dragon. So this is why you use Poplar. So it allows you to extend and do combos and whatnot. So which can also, when it's summoned, then you can push something out. This deck's got so much non-destruction removal. It's amazing. But it also got good destruction removal with, when you get more Regina out with Saint Azamina, it's kind of like, yeah, it's really bonkers. I still run the Cross Sheep. This allows you to go a little deeper into plays. Guardian Chimera and Magistus Chirozo to start. If you don't start with the White Forest card, this gets into the White Forest line of things. But that's about it. If you have any questions, thoughts, you can always leave a comment. This deck is super fun. I would highly recommend you guys try it out. There's a lot of lines this deck does. It can be overwhelming and can be confusing, but the rewards is just phenomenal. It's if you enjoyed complex fusion based decks like Branded, you'll definitely enjoy this deck. I think this deck is a lot more fun than Branded, and I love Branded. So, um, plus Branded doesn't have as much waifus as this deck. So, anywho, you like my stuff? Give me a comment and likes, and all right, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.